Here's another point of view commentary. This is a 2v2, I think. So, Wasted Youth and DR are both pretty decent. I think my mate is also their level. But I don't want to brag, but I'm like way better than no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm better than them, so but my mate I think did really badly this game. But I still think we win. Let's see. So it's double Gondor versus, I don't know. So usually if you're double Gondor you want to take 2 forms each, but my mate wanted me to my mate wanted me to take 3 forms for faster horses. And I wall check and I see that they're both. Oh, okay, yeah, we rematch this anyway. Because it's boring to play 2 FOL versus 2 FOL. So yeah, we quit this and then we and I think they were, yeah, they were double Rohan, so we would have won that anyway, since they can't make catapults, and then 2 Gondors can just lame and make a lot of catapults. So the next is, I'm Isengard with the Rohan. So for the starting strategy, there's a couple things you can do. The most safe start for Isen is to make 2 furnaces, and then take your back mill, and then take your front mill. If you're like a noob or a medium player, that's the best start you can do, and usually win with, usually do best with that. And even in like pro games, that's usually the start they do, since it's the most safe. But if you want to do unless it's like double Isen then you want to make like a pit and a fern. But you can still make 2 ferns technically. So yeah, what I do in this is I take my back mill and make 2 ferns, and I wall check while I'm going to the back, since I know the spot. So I see that it's FOL, I tell my mate, and then my mate checks bottom for me, since I can't check while I'm trying to take the mill. And it's FOD, he says. But of course I can't trust anyone, so I check it myself, and yeah, it is FOD. And over here you see my mate waiting to take this form. Instead, what he should do, in another replay that I reviewed, he should just go straight with his peasants, skip that form, his hobbit can take that form, or his next peasants that are coming out can take that form. It's more important to send your peasants forward and try to get to the your opponent who is FOD. You want to get to his mill faster so you can take it down instead of waiting around. But it's not that big of a deal anyway, I guess. But it did delay him, and I tell him here too, should go forward. And I just make 2 extra labs. You can make 4 too. And I see that it's Mordor. And this is bad over here. You saw his orc at my mill doing nothing. He should be killing it or killing some laborers, or else my economy is way too good. You see, none of my mills have been even touched yet. And you saw how I war chanted both his peasants and my urks. You always want to do that. So, and then his peasants are going to take down that mill, and then your orcs are going to go in the back and take down the back mills. And also, an important thing is, it's really important, so listen up. I'm gonna tell you once I go back to this mill right here that Rohan is at. And over here you see me just putting my laborers everywhere to scout. Okay, over here I war chanted myself and my mate's peasants, right? And now my mate is trying to take down his mill. I see this so many times versus medium players. If Mordor puts down his land instead of using I, they think that war chant is cancelled on their peasants that are war chanted. The thing is, if they use land and you have war chant on, you only lose war chant if you're on their land. So as soon as you get off their land, you still have war chant. But the glow, you know the glow that comes when you war chant, that won't show. But you still have war chant once you get off the land. So let's say he puts land like in this place right here, and your peasants are attacking over here, the mill. All you have to do is just come around the mill and start attacking it again, and you have war chant. You'll take down the mill. You don't need to I don't know what, but the thing to remember is you have war chant even if they land as soon as you get off. Of course you don't have war chant on your units if you stay on their land, but once you get off the land you do have war chant, even though the glow doesn't show. So you don't have to if you're a noob and you learn that, you're basically a med player now. And over here I took down that mill, and I'm just, instead of killing these orcs or whatever, I'm gonna go and kill more laborers to damage the economy further. And usually over here you want to just have 4 furnaces and then make and then make lurts if they're FOL and FOD, because lurts can kill a lot of their horses and defend you well, and also creep their the troll layers. But since my economy was really good, I made it even better by making 5 furnaces, since I figured they weren't that good. But usually you want to go for ferns. And over here you see, having your hobbit over here and attacking units or uruks or anything over here, your hobbit will throw a rock and just keep on hitting this building. So you always want to position your hobbit correctly. You always want to make sure he's actually hitting the units, because right here if you see, he's throwing this rocks and it's just hitting this building right here. It's not even hitting my uruks. And I had a laborer at the bottom of the troll cage. I should have lured the troll to the soldiers that are coming to my mill. And you see I'm just scouting with these laborers. I put this laborer back there so I can know when they're trying to creep that troll cage and try to maybe steal the money or the experience. So after you make lurts, you can either make full furnaces and then go for Saruman, or you can make full furnaces, leave one spot, make pikes, then while pikes are after a few pikes you can make Saruman, or you can go or you can make a Uruk pit and then start making some combos and pikes and then get upgrades, which is usually what you want to do. You want to get upgrades and pikes and combos. And since my war chant is ready, like the video I did before, I'm gonna tell my mate every time my war chant is ready that it's ready. See, and you always want to make 2 towers at least before their horse comes to your base and just kills everything. You see I'm hiding laborers. And I'm just getting some experience on these wargs. Without rank 3 you can't take down this warg layer in time, so what you can do is try to maybe take down these wargs for a few experience, and then go for the troll cage, and then once you kill the troll you'll have rank 3. Or you can just go straight for the troll cage. Doesn't really matter that much. And you always want to war chant your mate when he says to war chant, not wait like 5 minutes. The reason my mate lost this battle was because there were too many of these orcs in the way, and his horses, some of them were attacking the orcs, some of them were attacking this horse. That's why this horse won that battle. Even the war chant is better than I. This replay is 30 minutes long. It's gonna take forever. And you see I'm making crossbows and I'm just putting on my my mate's walls. So if the enemy comes with horses around my mate's farms or something, or like here they send orcs, these archers can take care of that. You see pikes are really important to keep your mills up, because otherwise if you don't make pikes then your mate is gonna have to come every time to help you defend yourself. And my mate did really bad this game. I don't know what he was doing the whole game. Gondor had blades forever and my mate doesn't have heavy armor. A pike with war chant can sometimes kill a troll without a tree, so that's what I tried doing here, but then I forgot that I didn't have war chant, which was a waste of a pike, but whatever. And over here my alerts are just stupidly going. I wasn't playing this too seriously because I figured we would win no matter what. But considering that my mate played really badly this game, I think I should have took it more seriously, because we nearly lost. And you see over here that they're trying to creep the troll, so I send my pikes to intercept any horses that might come to finish the troll cage. And I send my laborer too, that's right at the bottom, to maybe have a chance of stealing the money. You see, I did get one of the money with my pikes. But you don't want to fight orcs with pikes because they die really fast. You see, I tried to intercept these horses with my pikes. Got one down. So you just want to try to take every opportunity that you have to do as much damage to your mate as you can. And I just delete my armory because you don't need blades. Because blades don't really make that much of a difference in 2v2. But if you have the money, then I guess you can. And instead of land, you want to take industry, because even though Mordor and Gondor probably have land, they have two land anyway. So even if you replace one, they'll put another. And aside from that, your land, if you put land, and even if Gondor doesn't have land, let's say only Mordor has land, and let's say Mordor puts his land first and then you put your land, without industry you only have like 3 units attacking him, so you lose either way. But with industry you might be able to make Saruman or something. So it's better to take industry. And also trolls do not lose leadership on land. So like trolls are not like most units. Most units, if they're on enemy land, they lose all leadership. The eye doesn't work, war chant doesn't work, hero leadership doesn't work. But trolls, they land doesn't affect them at all. So no matter whose land it is, it's like the land isn't even there for trolls. So if a troll is attacking my combos on my land, even though my combos have leadership, the trolls also have leadership of their eye and drum or whatever they have in nearby. And now I send all these crossbows back to my base. But you want to make sure that there's no enemy horses nearby before you send them back or send them to his base, because then he gets a lot of power points. Also, I think this game was like really laggy for me because I was trying to stream and my streaming settings aren't set up still properly, so sometimes it lags a lot, which makes it hard to play. And you don't want to keep your units outside of your base ever, because if he comes with his horses, then he'll just kill all of them. And you see my alert is rank 5, which gives additional leadership. So So that's why making alerts is good a lot of the time. Because aside from just being good at defending and creeping, he's also, after a while, if you attack their horses and orcs enough, you'll get rank 5. My mate, honestly, I think should have had Aragorn by now. That was a really good war chant. I got everything in that. And I put Palantir because it also makes the combos faster. You see, Mordor used his land, and I was lagging a lot, so I couldn't move my units at all. I mean, I tried to split them up. And you see, even though he had so many trolls, by splitting my combos, I did get a lot of them down. Even though my whole army got destroyed. And then now, since I have no army, if he attacks me right now with all his horses, my mate could probably try to defend, but the way my mate is playing, I don't think he could do anything, so I just save for Saruman, because that's my only choice at this point to win. And they even have Witch King. My mate lost like all his whole army. And I'm so far from rain too. It should have been over for us, the way my mate was playing, but let's see what happens. I'm just gonna skip a little bit. And they even base rush my mate with horses and Witch King. But I tell them that that's really lame to base rush, and then the Gondor actually listens and runs away. This was a good worm tongue. And I nearly killed his this was so retarded. I would have had his Gandalf dead if my Saruman actually did fireball. But I don't know. Yeah, it was just retarded. And then by the time yeah, Saruman died then by Witch King, and then I just lured his horses to my base. But the thing that was good was that I sent alerts to pin his Gandalf, and I forgot all about him, honestly. And then out of nowhere, he didn't send his Gandalf all the way back. So then my alerts actually manages to pin Gandalf and kills him. Yeah, I didn't even know about this. I forgot I sent alerts at all to to kill Gandalf. You see? And that basically gave us another chance, because if I didn't kill Gandalf, I think we would have lost for sure, because I didn't even have rain. And Gandalf was dead now. I don't know what my mate is talking about. He needs to spam Rohan marchers or something. I don't know. Is there a way to pause this thing? I don't know. I have to get a phone call. Okay, I'm back, and DR wants to quit because it's over, I guess, for them. After Gandalf dying, me getting rain. Let me just skip it a little bit, this is way too long. And if you think that it's annoying that when I skip the replay just to avoid the boring parts, just let me know, because I know that when I watch other players play, if they skip, that would annoy me, because I don't mind watching the boring parts anyway. But for most people, I think they would be bored watching nothing happen. Nothing really happens. Basically, the rest is my mate takes middle. They come with a lot of trolls. I lost a combo there stupidly. I tried to use a combo as bait for Gandalf to come closer, and I could pin him, but it didn't work. So anyway, we take middle. We're all here. He brings all these trolls, but there's no way he could kill all of this, and he should know that I would have rain by now. So I just activate rain. Without rain, maybe he could kill all of these things, but still it's doubtful. But with rain, it's impossible. Because with rain, they lose all their leadership. So trolls have no leadership anymore. Drums don't give anything. Witch King doesn't give anything. Even if you have 10 trolls, I think combos could kill the 10 trolls. and I pinned Gandalf too in the middle of the fight. And over here I was just running around with Saruman around Gandalf in case he tried to Astari Saruman, because even one hit from like Nazgul to Saruman, and if Gandalf uses Astari on Saruman, then Saruman's dead. So it's just like a small micro thing. And then we killed their whole army and it's over. So by one pin by Lurtz, we got back in the game and won. And yeah, it's over. I don't know how I had more money than Mordor. But yeah. Alright, that's it.